Alright, so we are corrupting ourselves into oblivion and becoming semi-irrelevant in tech, though we can still catch up. I think this ruler is one I'm going to try to keep around, even though he's already 54. We do have a lot of things that still need cord. And regardless, I think I need to take out my frustrations on Castilian Brazil. And then Castilian Peru as well. But Brazil first, because we still have our treaty with Peru. Truce, sorry. We should only need one of these 40 stacks, and that itself is going to be overkill. I am just going to click this. Because once we're done conquering in America, that's it. Like, I don't plan on expanding outside of the Americas. However, I will, if our allies go to war, help them in whatever their endeavor. I'd like to see Burgundy destroy France and become France. We are currently using our colonists to develop in 3 different areas. Everywhere, each one of those, I believe, is one that I want to reach 30 development in by 1800. So, Pittsfield is at 13. St. Dominic is at 23. Cape Breton is 18. Okay. Oh no, I would imagine the others are lower development. And despite that, I still need to try to get just thought of something. So after those 5, St. Dominic, Pittsburgh, Adelaide is, I think, one that I'm converting the culture on. There it is. Oh, no, never mind. It was way too expensive to convert the culture on. And I'd rather not develop it for that reason. Not yet, anyway. After Cape Breton, Cape Breton, Guanay, Princetown, Port Dampier. I want to say that's probably not a culture I accept. It's not. Okay, Moncton was one of them. Carlisle. Fort Caesar is one of the ones I'm developing. Pittsfield. Whirling Cape. I think this is one that's also a wrong culture. Correct. Promise there's a reason why I'm looking at Rhode Island. In the Connecticut region or area. Relatively cheap to develop. Okay. Doesn't really help much to develop there as far as embracing imperialism goes. Don't think I can get... For the rest of the campaign, one owned province in your home trade node will get development cost reduction. Okay. Kind of a waste. But I want to see... Oh, expand overseas. In 5 provinces across 3 different trade companies. Okay. I want to see where that happened. It happened in Ottawa. Okay. And wouldn't you know it, Ottawa produces a resource that allows industrialization to spawn, so if I were city demand seat in Parliament, grant it or refuse. I don't want to lose the development there, so I will grant it, I guess. Even though that makes issues harder to pass in Congress. If I were to, say, reduce development cost, goes from 23 to 18. And I believe Williamsburg is the closest to reaching imperialism on its own. Okay. So, I guess that is probably going to be too many liberties. They are exaggerating. Lose 2 prestige, gain Republican tradition. Yeah, that's clearly an exaggeration. No such thing as too many liberties. This is America. We like our freedom. And I think I'd like to catch up on tech-ish. And I think I'm going to let imperialism kind of become embraced naturally from here on. I'm not going to force it anywhere else. But I do want to develop in some other places, getting up to 30. So maybe that's better, in the hopes of... Alright, let me think about this. So, Rhode Island and Ottawa. Moncton just increased, I think, right? Please tell me that was Moncton. What are the contributing factors of spreading imperialism here? Nearby friendly province. And that scales with development. So on the continent Europe, no. Yeah, that's not helpful. And our current ruler is good at building stuff, so I'm going to continue to spam various structures, mostly universities probably though. And we've converted the religion in Port Dampier. $66 months to convert Cebu. If I did that, I would want to do it at 3 stability. So I'm going to go with the lowest shortest time rather than the longest. What are these guys doing? Nothing. Right, because we control... I think these were the ones that I had. Privateering in Peru. And I guess there would still be some treasure fleets that are leaving there. Though, not many. The Ivory Coast is probably one of the better ones to send those ships to. We'll actually do that. Unless anybody's trying to steer trade away from me. And it doesn't look like... I don't imagine sending them up to the Gulf of St. Lawrence would help very much in collecting more. Exceptional year, national tax modifier. Sure. 50% extra tax. Country modifier. What? Land investment expired in the United States. I don't even remember what that was. Something from mission? Yeah, I have no idea what that was from. If maybe it was just a random event. So we will see if this changes. Right now we have 85% of the trade in the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Probably not going to change very much, if at all. Never mind. 7% is pretty decent. Rains fail in Iquitos. Okay. When do we get our next idea group? 74. So we're almost 2 techs behind in every tech. And then next time we take admin, or in 2 admin techs from now, we get another idea group. And what idea group is that going to be? Probably a diplomatic group. Maritime, I think. Moncton increased again. Okay. I don't like knowing that my corruption is going up constantly. We do have admin focus right now with a president who is Diplo focused. I will go ahead and upgrade to a level 5 military leader. And our next election is in a few months. And yes, I'm going to re-elect, I think. We still have majority control in the Ivory Coast. Portugal and Portuguese Gambia are steering away from Brazil, which is not really a bad thing. I don't have any free merchants right now. Didn't I have 13 merchants at one point? I guess that would have gone down once I changed Cebu from being a trade company region or area. Pangasinan is allied to Ryukyu and is a tributary of Ming. Ming at war with anyone right now? No. They are allied to France, though. Yeah, we'll keep him. This is Brunei's only province, right? I think so. Who are they allied with? Really? Are you serious? 16 development in that one province. Brunei is a 16 development country, one province, and is allied to the Ottomans. I think we should get Russia to gang up on them. Be interesting. Let's finish our job in the Americas first. Castilian Brazil is at its end. We're taking some attrition. Portugal got the decline of the spice trade, meaning Ming is preparing to declare war upon us. Okay. Be my guest, Ming. Let's make sure all of our allies are trusting us and hopefully we'll join a war if that comes to pass. If Ming declares a war on me, I don't know. I just thought of that. Like, I don't think I could directly declare war on Pangasinan if they did that, because I don't think I can declare war on a subject of somebody I'm at war with. If I'm, yeah, in a separate war anyway. So we'll have to see if that is what Ming is going to do. What's going on with this? Military access from Sunda. They're at war with Portugal. Sure. You know what? We might as well do that too. That I will hold off on. for now. And that's 100%. Give me money, which is not much. And revoke as many cores as possible. No overextension. And we'll bring these guys back over to Bishop Chester. And wait until 1776 and declare America independent from influence. Declare the Americas independent from European influence. My God. Really, Ming? Really? Russia declined. Okay. Alright. How many ships does Ming? Ming has 84 heavy ships. We have 104. 25 lights. Okay. Alright, well. I'm actually going to split off my flagship from the rest of these. And I want them to defend the Ivory Coast. I would imagine if Ming comes to our continents, they will land somewhere in California, although no, they would probably land somewhere in Alaska. Do I have a fort up there? I do. That's what you call a ton of attrition. Hopefully. So, we'll bring these guys over to the West Coast. We've already got troops on their way to the west coast of South America. We have troops in the Philippines, which is our largest power base in the Caribbean, and also our largest power base close to Ming. I prefer Japan not get stomped in this war. And now I want... Okay, I'm going to take these ships along with my one flagship, have them meet up in Havana. Where's my main navy? Actually have them meet in Van Halen. Everyone just go there. Force limits, land-wise, 258 out of 304. We could spare another 40 or so infantry just standing in. My God, Ming. 326,000 infantry by themselves. Ming has no allies that they called in. Alright, so this is an interesting turn of events. And once we can get our navies consolidated, I would hope that we can go and help... How many troops does Japan have on their own? Not enough to combat Ming, I would imagine. Wow, that is a ton of cannon. Alright, well. Can almost embrace the Rotherham Plow. Douglas is converted. It's part of a state. Can I declare war on Pangasinan right now? Yes, I could. Who's Ryukyu allied with? They're allied with Japan, okay. Well, that's fine. They can blame Ming for this. Shouldn't have attacked me, Ming. Now your ally has to, or your tributary has to pay for it. They're going to Laguna. Let's cut them off for that. Roughly 25 years until industrialization happens. Can you imagine how cheap this tech would be if we didn't have 23% extra? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. We're still 10 years ahead of admin tech. I thought I was dicking around for a lot longer than that with my developing immense swaths of territory. So we're still good. So that means core. Core as much as I can. So Japan is moving into Manchuria? No. I guess that wouldn't quite be Manchuria. But, Ming is laying siege to the Japanese Korea holdings. I would imagine Japanese quality is better than Ming's. They have offensive, defensive, and I think they have a lot of extra discipline. Not a lot of extra discipline, just extra, and infantry combat ability. They have plus 15%. They're almost Prussia. Ming, I think, is more geared towards, okay, they have offensive and defensive and quantity, but they also have extra discipline. It'll be interesting to see how that goes if they get into a major battle, which I would imagine they will at some point. I would imagine my navy has also arrived in Panama. Let's bring them over to the Philippines, because we're going to need them. I honestly wouldn't mind taking land in China, even though I can't really steer it easily to the Americas. You know what, screw it, we're not taking land in China, that's a dumb idea. And of course this siege is going up to 71%. Where did I bring that navy to? Let's go with Manila. Alright, well, again, kind of an unexpected turn of events, but we're going to see if we can win a war against Ming, who is probably I was going to say, one of the largest militaries in the game, if not the largest. Army quality comparison. So, show me allies and war enemies. Japan has 121 discipline. I have 112. Ming has 116. Oh, right. People have high absolutism as well. Our defensiveness sucks. Our professionalism is massive compared to everyone else. Our tradition is right on the same level. I didn't even check numbers, total numbers. Force limit. Ming has 728 force limit. Total troops right now are 514,000. I have 304 force limit. Aragon has more force limit than me? Alright. Doubt they're actually going to be any help in this war, but I guess the relative strength of the alliances is appreciated. Anyway, see what we can do.